Congratulations, Coach Hoffman, Coach Nelson. I'm extremely honored and humbled for the induction into this year's AVCA Hall of Fame. And I want to thank the people who nominated me and the Hall of Fame committee that voted me into this prestigious award. And I want to thank my families and friends. They came a long way to join me in sharing this exciting moment. My 6 children and spouse, 5 grandchildren, friends from China and Oklahoma, and 2 former players for me, and then coaches from Michigan. Thank you very much. And I also want to thank my wife, Mary, who's no longer with us. She has always been very, very supportive of what I do. And she has traveled all over the volleyball menus with me all over the country. And last but not least, I want to thank my mother, who made a great vision and made a great decision for me when I was very young. One day she told me that, she says, Sandy, you'll have to go to school in America. You don't have a choice. So if without that decision, I wouldn't be here standing in front of you today. And sometimes it is okay to let somebody make a decision for you. So. A little bit of my involvement with the volleyball. I was introduced to volleyball when I was 14 in China. And we played 9-person volleyballs. No antenna, no rotations, no rally scoring. 5 players can go up the net, and each player have 2 serves, very much like tennis. And I become a volleyball coach only through the necessities. In 1968, when I went back to school, graduate school at University of Michigan, I wanted to play volleyball. Michigan does not have a volleyball team, so I had to be forming a team and be a coach. And a couple of years later, the club team, the women's club team, asked me to be the coach. And in 1973, when Title IX came, I became the first Michigan varsity coach. And also I was very fortunate to be able to get involved with the China volleyball. And a special thanks to Doug Beal and Terry Laskevich, who got me involved with the exchanges with the Chinese team. And I must say that the cultural exchange with China has been a very, very satisfying experiences for me. This year has been a very good year for me. I turned 85 in February, and I still play. I still play volleyball, and some would call it a soccer, because anything below the waist, I kick the ball. In May, I traveled with University of Kentucky Volleyball to China. We visited 4 cities in 14 days. And in June, I was back to China in Beijing with the U.S. AVCNT team with Mark Rosen as head coach and Lexi Dannemiller. And that was a really fun trip for me. And I also coach a group of volleyball players that are 80 and over. And we played at the Huntsman game this year in October. I am also a great fan of the AVCA mentor and mentee program. So I mentor quite a few mentees. But the most importantly, I am still working very hard on how to advance the sport of volleyball through technology. I enjoy that phase of the volleyball a lot. In closing, I'd like to borrow a quote from Lisa Rosen. I am loving the life I live in, and I'm living in the love of my life through volleyball. Thank you very much, and enjoy the Final Four.